Cause somebody explain to me how the hell the 76ers, who was leading by as many as 25 points, lose the game in the third quarter. How you lose that game is beyond me. But also, guys, have we not learned our lesson that the one thing you don't do as a competitor, you don't give up on the game? You don't ever give up on the game? The Patriots have shown us, time and time again, comebacks happen. I don't care who you are. I've been watching the NBA playoffs my whole life. And always, what it boils down to is this. You got to make your shots. If you're not going to make your shots, you're not going to win the game. It is simple as that. Ask the Knicks why they lost to the Atlanta Hawks. Why they got dominated. The Knicks lost to the Hawks because they didn't make their shots. Julius Randle was not shooting the way he was in the regular season. Joel Embiid, Steph Curry brother, Seth Curry, made a shot. Tobias Harris did not make a shot at all. This is a must-win game, obviously, for the Philadelphia 76ers. Because if they don't come back to win Game 6, this will haunt them for a long time. But the Sixers could bounce back. Thank God it's only a series, not a game. Because if this was a series, everybody would have talked about what a choke job the Sixers is. And it is still a choke job. But everybody talk about how they blew this season. Look at the Atlanta Falcons. You know? Had a 20-point, have over a 20-point lead and lose the game. And I don't want to hear about Ben Simmons no more. I don't want to hear about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, whatever, regardless of what happened, you need to work out your shooting. You need to work as a shooter. You need to work your shooting because this cannot continue. You cannot win a champion. You have an NBA body. You're a great athlete. You have excellent handles. You could go through the hole at will. You got to make your free throws. You have to work on your free throws, and you got to work on your shots. Because the only way the Sixers are going to be a hell of a team, if they're going to be serious about being a championship contender, you got to work on your shot. You got to work on your shot. You got to make shots. You have to learn to be a shooter. There is absolutely, positively no excuse for Ben Simmons, a great athlete that he is, to not make shots and miss free throws. You expect that from a center. You expect that from a big man. You don't expect that from your shooting guard. And if this continues, so far, I hate to say this, but I'm going to, he's probably one of the worst shooting guards I've ever seen. Because shooting guards, 9 out of 10 times, are excellent free throw shooters. And they make shots when they need to make shots. This can't happen. I can't kill Doc Rivers for blowing that lead. But again, you know why I'm not going to go that crazy? Because the Sixers could bounce back. And the only way they could bounce back, they got to win tonight. They got to win whenever it's Game 6. They got to win. They have to win Game 6. They must win Game 6. If they win Game 6, if they turn around and end up winning the series, all that will be water under the bridge. But they gotta win their games. That was an absolute disgrace, what we just witnessed yesterday. And if I'm any player from the Philadelphia 76ers, I'm not only I'm devastated, I'm angry. And you know what? Show that anger to the Atlanta Hawks. Do everything in your power to shut these crowds up. Because I guarantee you, these Atlanta Hawk fans, they're going to be rowdy. And rightfully so. As for the Atlanta Hawks, you got the Sixers by the stranglehold. Put a stamp on. You did a tremendous comeback. You snatched the momentum away from the Philadelphia 76ers. There's only one left thing all you have to do. Put a stranglehold in this. Not only put a stranglehold in the season, put a stamp on it. Because the Hawks, if you don't, not only this would be by far the biggest, the biggest 3-2 lead ever. If you know what I mean.